When a loved one passes away unexpectedly, it can have a devastating effect on family members. Later this month marks what's known as National Grief Awareness Day. Here to talk more about this and how to manage our mental health through the grieving process is Dr. Kristen Gregory with Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan. Doctor, thank you for joining us.
Hi, thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Can you start by talking about the different stages of grief that people often go through?
Sure. There's 5 stages of grief, and we remember them via a mnemonic, DABDA, which stands for denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. And people don't necessarily go through all these stages in order. You don't have to go through denial first to go into anger, for example. They can kind of be all over the place. You know, you might experience depression first and then, denial and bargaining. And some of the stages can have a longer time frame, and they can have a more profound effect on the individual, depending on the nature of the loss that they've experienced.
Sure, and there are certain kinds of losses that can have stigmas attached to them, like substance abuse disorders or mental illness, losses associated with mental illness. What do you say to someone who may be feeling too ashamed or guilty to reach out for support because their loved one lost their life in one of those manners?
Right. We can always utilize good coping skills like seeking self-help during a loss. Sometimes talking through what you're experiencing can help you feel better. Educating yourself on the cause of the expected death, joining a support group or recommending a loved one to join a support group, recommending maybe that they journal to process the grief, practicing mindfulness exercises to stay grounded and help manage your emotions. During this process, taking time for yourself is essential, and to practice that self-care and address the body's basic needs. You're not going to heal if you're not sleeping, for example. Some additional resources that can help with the grieving process are American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, SAMHSA, which is Substance Abuse and Mental Health Service Administration, Suicide Awareness, Voices of Education, Compassionate Friends, or American Counseling Association.
How about friends and loved ones who are standing by watching somebody grieve? What can they do? What is the right thing to do in that situation?
Right. I think the right thing to do is to be there and understand that maybe somebody is not going to be comfortable necessarily talking about everything all at once, but sometimes just somebody being present and being with you and willing to listen can mean a lot.
I think a lot of people think that they aren't supposed to mention the lost one's name or that they have died to somebody who is grieving, and that's that's wrong, isn't it? Isn't it right to talk about that person with the person who's grieving?
Well, it depends. I think you have to follow that person's lead. If they are experiencing maybe stigmatized grief, which is an unexpected loss due to a sensitive issue, or let's say they have absent grief. When somebody shows little to no signs of normal grief, they might not even be crying. You have to follow their lead with how much they want to talk and be available when they want to talk, as opposed to maybe pushing the issue.
Dr. Kristen Gregory from Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan, thank you for joining us to talk about this.
Thank you.